Welcome to my channel, Mother Suckers. Hey, so today we're discussing a topic that has gone viral on social media, and that is sex tourism. So if you don't know what sex tourism is, it's the organization of vacations with the purpose of taking advantage of the lack of restrictions imposed on prostitution and other sexual activities by some foreign countries. So basically, it's the act of going on vacations with the intentions of taking advantage of people in poorer countries because the governments don't have as strong restrictions and regulations when it comes to sex work, prostitution, human trafficking, and statutory R. Now, I know that was pretty heavy for the first 30 seconds of the video, so let me bring y'all back to the beginning, how this all started. So someone went on Twitter and reposted this video and said, y'all debating $200 dates with unfortunately shaped women when you can get a passport and do free outdoor activities with Alexandra. She's banging it against a stick. So someone responded and said, y'all think going to different countries for sex tourism gonna make your life easier? Okay, good luck. So someone then responded to her and said, as a Latino woman, not everything here is sex tourism. Y'all treat your men like shit and then get mad when they go somewhere else and fall in love with someone that actually take care and treat them well. Go to therapy and to the gym and stop being a hater. Girl, how did that turn so quickly? Now, that tweet definitely gave Sin Santana when she did that podcast with Angela Yee, and they talked about how black men, they love Latina women especially, they cater to them especially, and then she had his baby and realized that she got the same black man. But here's my first issue with Miss Mamas. Number one, you said go to the gym, but I don't see an ounce of muscle in any of your photos. I don't see where your gym membership has done you justice. That's number one. Number two, she says, not everything here is sex tourism. We know that. But the black men coming to y'all countries and islands, they don't. They don't care. We go for vibes. They go to fuck. A cheap fuck, according to them. So someone said not to be a hater or anything, but that booty was bought. You can find a whole slew of bought booties in the States and you don't need a passport. And he responds, we're more concerned about maximizing buying power with the $200. And if you look through this thread, it's actually disturbing and disgusting. I knew men think with their dicks. And what this essentially is saying is that they are willing participants of human trafficking. And a lot of these quote unquote women are actually girls. But in those countries, the legal age is what? 14, 15, 13, 16. They're partaking in human trafficking and R-ing of young women. Yet this Latina says, y'all are just being haters. You're mad because we cater to black men more and they cater to us more and they want us because we treat them right. So how come y'all end up with mixed babies and single mothers? Somebody explain that. Y'all are unwed with children. And that man is back in the United States and left you with an STD and a slew of kids. Please make it make sense. It's a more serious topic here, and it always boils back down to misogynoir. If this was a white woman that said that, what would be your response? But because it was a black woman that said, wait, this is sex tourism. Oh, you're just a hater. You're just mad because we take care of our men. Now, this man has gone viral as well. He goes to, I believe, DR and participates in sex tourism. As you can see, he's cuddled up with clearly underage girls. And you have men in the comments cheering him on, saying, yeah, my brother, you know, you a king out there. Keep doing your thing. Yeah. Y'all disgust me on a different fucking level every day. Every day it's a different level. Someone tweeted, I once heard someone joke about going to Brazil because there are women who will do anything for a box of chicken, and I was so disgusted. Like, how do you even feel aroused knowing the only reason this person is with you is because they are literally starving? Someone else says, sis, y'all treat your men like kings and they get on Twitter calling y'all cheap sex slaves. Focus on yourself. This is very embarrassing. $30 and a bag of rice. Oh, God. Sex tourism is just one side of a two-sided coin. The other side of the coin is that these women understand that they are highly fetishized. They understand that Black men are their number one customers, okay? So they go and they get the butt shots, they get the work done. And they put up thirst trap videos. This is a part of their work. This is a part of sex work. And they know that all they have to do is throw up some ass on the gram and their customers will come running. Now, when they get to these islands and countries, a lot of them are robbed. A lot of them are killed. A lot of them are catfished, but nobody talks about that. It's a matter of supply and demand with actual human bodies, and that is human trafficking. A lot of these young girls are forced into these sexual exploitative circumstances because the supply is so high, because they are highly fetishized by men overseas and even men in their own islands and countries, right? That is why this is such a serious issue. Patriarchy has done wonders for men, so much so they're able to brag about traveling to economically disadvantaged countries to prey on women and engage in sex tourism with very little criticism in response. As a society, we need to shame and ridicule men more. The fact that oppressed men can still go to a poorer country and subjugate the women is why intersectionality is important. I'm so disgusted, honestly. Now, this sex tourism rabbit hole really runs deep, and I'm not going to go too deep in it because y'all know I'm sensitive, okay? I'm Pisces. But yeah, so as I'm reading up and learning more about this, I'm learning that Black men in Latin America are not the only sex tourists. You have middle-aged European women traveling to Africa. Okay, looking for the mandingos. This is crazy. Now, according to my research, the Gambia has the highest sex tourism rate than any other country in Africa. According to this article, which I'll have linked down in the description box, thousands of European women travel to the Gambia each year for the purpose of the consumption of young male Gambian bodies. Both tourists and their Gambian mates fashion their sexual encounters as relationships, although many would not choose to describe it this way. Their relationships provide Gambian men with opportunities to make a living through the money made from sex.
These women are thousands of miles from home, looking to get laid. And if they're lucky, maybe even love. In many ways, the Maasai and Samburu warriors, known collectively as the Moran, still live like their tribes have for centuries. But these days, they're hunting very different game. White women from all over the world, who travel here in search of the Moran's legendary lovemaking powers, their sexual prowess.
They are very attractive, very nice, many of them.
Every white woman would love to have sex with a Moran. They say that they know how to have sex and they know how to handle women. And they've been coming and coming and coming.
The warriors all live together in a kind of fraternity house a few miles from the beach. And every morning they go looking for love in all the right places.
Samburu Maasai, they are coming in the hope to find a Muzungu. He will not say, I'm a prostitute. No, he is a man.
Child, I see why they say ignorance is bliss. Because I was happier when I ain't know all this shit. And I wholeheartedly agree with this tweet that says, I will die on this hill, whether it's middle-aged British gals flying to Jamaica to rent a dread, American singletons flying to DR for barely legal prostitutes, or German men frequenting Thailand for ladyboys. It's all very sick in my opinion. Also add the people flying over to Africa, okay? Someone else said, y'all are never going to get most niggas on here to understand sex tourism isn't really the consensual act they think it is. Decisions made about money in bad circumstances and influenced by poverty undermines that consent a bit. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. No more rabbit hole for me. Y'all let me know your thoughts on sex tourism happening abroad. Is it the same as sex work in the States? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, and I'll see you at the next one.